we got a little issue with our rubber tire cutter. We're having to blow it out, see if that corrects it. I'm hoping it does. It started giving a code yesterday evening saying something about a low or high air intake temperature. Basically what it's telling me is it's got an air restriction somewhere, and it's making the air that's being put into the motor too hot before it, as it comes into the motor, it's making the air too hot. We're gonna shoot for 15 today. Can't guarantee it's gonna happen, but there's a possibility they won't take wood Saturday, so we're gonna push as hard as we can today and tomorrow, and hopefully almost knock out a 60 load week. We ain't seen over 50 loads but 2 times so far in 2021, so we really need to get these 15 load days up to where we can get our yearly average back up where it needs to be. Y'all hang out and see if we can get that done today. We're gonna have to move set locations in a minute, or after a while sometime. And who knows what other kind of good stuff we got today. It's always something good around here though. Is it bad?
Pretty nasty, yeah. Right in here.
Right in the center.
It's all piled up. Just all the way down from here down was hot, nothing but time throwing dust.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. We haven't been running this machine full time. We've just been kind of using it like part-time. And when you use the machine part-time, there's a lot of little things like that kind of gets overlooked. And when it's starting to dry up, we're going to start trying to run the rubber tire a little bit more often, especially when we're doing second thinning like this, because this is a much cheaper machine to operate. So we're going to try and get this machine, my goal is for it to cut 75% of the volume of wood that I need cut. So there's a lot of little things like that we're going to have to get caught up on. See Mickey over there getting his morning started. Kind of sweeping his road out with some of his trees. I don't remember if I updated y'all yesterday on it or not. I think I did. But we have 17 logs so far. It's roughly going to take about 35 to 40 of them logs to make a load. So we're close to a half a load of them so far after 2 days, well, a day and a half. Really of working. We're about a load and a half, or half a load. We're expecting to make a load, maybe 2 a week. And I said we're not here to get logs out. We could, and we're not. If we were cutting a basal area out of this, because our basal area is still running like an 80 to a 90 basal area. If we were trying to get down to a 70, we'd be cutting probably 2 or so loads of logs a day. But we're not here to get the logs, because we're a pulpwood crew. We're here to get all of the pulpwood out and the bare minimum amount of logs that we have to take for our machines to access down the down roads. That's a wood shucking son of a gun right there. I'll hold up here and make sure he sees me. About 15 minutes time. Well, actually it's about 8 minutes time. Sorry, looked at my clock there. About 8 minutes time, he's got almost another load of wood delimbed. It helps that we're in good wood, but not every operator can do that fast. Well, I know here a few days ago I said you better come to the woods with plan A, plan B, and plan C prepared for the day, and have plan Q thought about. because you might all the way go to plan Q. I think we're on about plan E right now. We and put Matthew in the track cutter. Rubber tire machine is down. What we was talking about this morning, we've come to the conclusion that the little grooves on the pulley for the crank, that pulley is wore out. These machines are, that's just a notorious known problem for them. They wear out about every 4,000 to 5,000 hours. We've done replaced it like twice on that machine. Hopefully he gets the top pulley too. We'll do all of it at one time and we won't have to fool with it. But for a while, I've been hearing that belt squeal for a while and I knew it was coming. It's just one of those things I've just been prolonging the best of my ability. But anyway, that pulley is wore out, so that machine is down because it won't run cool no more. It's letting all the fan belts slip real bad. That's why it's giving that air intake temp high thing. So we're putting Matt in the track cutter. I'm gonna trim trucks and help out around the set the rest of the day. It's about 11 o'clock now. We've done loaded 10 loads for the day. And to add another high factor monkey wrench into this thing, the mill called about 2 hours ago and told us they're stopping taking wood at 5 o'clock this afternoon and not taking wood till Monday. Today's Thursday. That sucks. And it ain't out of gas. What are you doing with my saw? The day that keeps on giving. Mickey has blown a line. Oh! Is it real tight?
I'm trying to fall off a slippery bitch.
Yeah, let me push on it. Or you can push on it. Oh my God. Somebody put that on extra tight. Oh boy. Alright, so we got a line blowed. We got Puppy broke down, or not broke down. Whew, don't say that. Puppy's loaded with number 4, I believe. He's going to the mill. And they're starting to line up over there. Come on today, we just need a little more time. Yeah, I don't know if that was a good idea. That thing come off there and go through his window. Man, we gonna hear nothing but my window. See, I can throw straps. I just couldn't get them through a 2-inch hole the other day. Well, can't even get this one in my hand. He thinks he lost his strap.
I know he did.
I mean his flag.
He said somebody I must got drug off up there. Somebody must have picked it up and brought it back here. I know there ain't nobody took it off the back of that load. I was watching.
He don't know it, but I took it off there.
Dude, Don, you smell like shit. I just farted.
my God.
Oh, shit.
That's what I said, stop. I got bad problem, Dad. Give my damn finger, dude.
What did you say?
Hey,
I told him, whoop. I said, oh, shit, this ain't good.
what happened to your flags?
I don't know. It just fell off. I don't know.
They fell off. Don't you know that's a fine riding around with one flag?
I don't know. I ain't figured it out. I blowed it off. I reckon
Why are you telling me to stop for them? Downwind from me, you dumbass.
Hey, just get linger. It's like bad shit. You know, I'm telling you, it'll make people in Siberia go crazy.
Where?
Siberia?
What a crap is Crimea?
Siberia, fool.
What is Siberia?
I don't know. I just heard of it. Siberia, that's a desert or some kind of shit. I don't know. Got camels in it.
I don't think Siberia has camels.
Yeah, it probably does. I'm telling you, camels. Camels in Siberia.
No.
What's in Siberia?
Siberia's in Russia, ain't it?
I think so.
I don't think they have camels in Russia.
So you drove your flags in a while ago. You get to the mill, you only have one?
One. That was it. I don't know what blowed out or something. I don't know.
And didn't you pull all the way down there because I cut it off the first time?
Yeah, all the way. I don't know what happened. Get out of the way. Get over here. Did you run out there and get my flag off? I don't believe that. He's worse than you.
I couldn't have done it because I was over here working on the loader with Mickey.
I know that. Y'all two didn't do it. I know. It had to be cleaners. Tell them what, because Matthew ain't got no sense running.
Hey, you don't pay attention.
Hey, I gotta go. I'm gonna be late.
I know what happened to your flag.
What?
I ain't telling you.
Tell me.
No.
I ain't telling you. Tell me, really.
I'm not gonna tell you. I do know what happened though. It happened when you're standing there taking a piss. No?
You're getting blamed for something.
I didn't do it. It was pretty obvious.
So he pulled.
Oh, here waddling down the road.
So he pulled like half a quarter down the road from us a while ago. I think he's having a baby up there.
When he drives off, just boom.
Anyway, he got a half a quarter from us up there and was laughing because he thought he had us tricked out and not gonna get his flag jacked with. I run all the way up there while he weren't paying attention, jerked the flag back out, brought it back down here to the work truck, and he still believes he lost his flag on the way to the mill. Alright, we got load number. Before we get that, that was a his lift axle dumping. But we're running 3 trucks today. Y'all have seen Dwayne before. He's normally our 3rd truck full time. He's been hauling on Dad's other job. But we got Mickey back going. We just literally got him back going. We ended up changing 2 hoses on it. We had one that was for sure busted. We had another one we'd put on the other day that was too long. So just to ensure ourselves of any further breakdowns today, we went ahead and changed that really, really long line. And hopefully we will be good to go now. But this is load number, I want to say this is load number 11. Maybe it's 12. I'm not sure. They're coming and going so fast I can't keep up with it. Some good wood though, man. It's some good wood. Mickey about 3 minutes or so. 3 minutes, 30 seconds, somewhere in there to load 32, 33 tons. That's getting it. Oh, Mickey drinking him a Coke. So we're waiting on Pup to get back and get our last load for the day. Will actually be, I believe that'd be number 13. Something like that. So we're gonna take a gander down here in the woods. We're gonna go find Matthew and watch him cut for a minute with the track cutter. Kind of take a check on his tree selection. That old turbo coming out of that road. So before we get down there to Matthew, just a heads up, the next video after this one is going to be a big mechanic video, work on stuff video. So if y'all like stuff being worked on, you're going to want to be here for that video, because we got lots of stuff to get caught up on tomorrow as far as maintenance goes. Y'all check this out. Little pods on these, I don't know their technical names. That's a good sign for us. That means these trees are starting to pull water out of the ground. Our ground will start drying faster after rains. Only downside is if you have allergies, those little boogers right there are fixing to make some pollen. And if you have allergies, you're going to be one miserable man. Y'all see that? That bush was fixing to get caught up in his drag. He reopened and repositioned where he didn't get the bushes in his drag. It's the little things, guys. It's the little things. So I want y'all to take a good look here. See all these bushes. That cutter is literally right there. And you just about can't see him. That's how thick this mess is. This stuff will, bushes, I mean, they'll just wear on them. It don't matter how good your wood is. If you're having to fight bushes all day long, they will wear on you. What I can see so far, I mean, he's doing a good job. Everything looks good. Tree selection looks pretty good. There's an occasional marginal tree that I might would have took, but that's just my 15 years of experience running one of those things and knowing when you can just push just that little bit more. Let's let him get a little closer to us. I don't know if y'all can see it from here, but y'all remember a few videos back where I had that tree wrap up around the saw? He's had the same thing happen to him. I'm probably going to have to get up there and knock it loose for him. Give Michael a move this to drag a wood out of my way so I can walk over there without having to fight them bushes. So the reason that thing's doing that, the saw's doing that, I need new teeth, but I'm just kind of monkeying with those, trying to make them last, and it's just got just enough gap to suck a tree up in there, and if that saw isn't turning all the way fast enough, it stops it up every time. Alright, so we got him unstuck, ready to rock and roll. He's gonna pick that one up right there with the cutter. He's actually gonna cut both of them. I figured it was going to do that, where I had to beat on that thing so hard. There you go, you got it. On up with her. Upward, upward, up and away. Get out of Michael's way. Cut that big one because we had to use it to unstick the saw, and that was definite leaf tree, but we had to cut it. And this down here is kind of clear cut looking. There's a lot of blowdown, a lot of clay roots. Y'all can see how this root, trying to look on my screen, yeah, right here where it's lint, there's a lot of stuff blowed down here. I forgot his hydraulics turned up. He don't like running it at 100%. He may have turned it back down. Michael trying to fish him bushes out. I don't know how well y'all can see, but especially like Matt over there, he's constantly looking at Michael. I tell him, don't worry about me. I'll get out of the way. If I'm stupid enough to get down here in the way, I'll get out of the way if things go to going wrong. But even if I wasn't standing here, he's constantly looking for Michael, constantly looking over, seeing where he's at, making sure the skidder man is, you know, not driving underneath him as he's cutting a big tree like that. Because if he was to drop a big tree like that across the skidder, it's major, major, major damage that could cause. Y'all would be surprised at how much, you know, how tough steel or the wood is against the steel. That wood will tear up iron really, really fast. You see what he's fixing to do now? He's fixing to come over here. Got this little snag right there he missed. He's gonna snag that one up. Snag the snag. I've been working with him on about getting his bushes cut out of the way so it's not raking all up against his hoses and his machine and everything like that. So that's what he's doing there, is he's trying to fish all the bushes out. That's sad that hurricane killed that tree, because that was a solid log tree. That was that right there is probably a good 16-inch budded tree. They told me they were going to let this stand a minimum of 3 years, maybe 4 more years after we thin it out. That tree would have been left and would have been twice the size of this tree right here by the time we got done clear cutting it. Now that tree right there is a piece of pulpwood that needs to come out. It's got a bad top in it too. Oh, he got a bush hung up in there. Sometimes they just get crossed up and there's just nothing you can do about it. absolutely nothing you can do to help it. So what we're stopping at, you can see how the ground kind of goes downhill just a little bit. There's a big SMZ channel down here. It's actually kind of flat on this end. On the other end up there, it's pretty daggone big. But everything on the back side of it hasn't been second thinned. That's why they're calling this a third thin, because like a third of this whole track was second thinned, but it was very poorly second thinned. So we're going through it, removing the remaining pulpwood out of it. So this side of the track, we're not getting a whole bunch of pulpwood out. That's why we're kind of running through this ground kind of fast. But y'all can look over there. Y'all see how thick all that is? That side of the SMZ is going to be loaded with pine pulpwood, and that's what we're after. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this video, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed watching today. Y'all make sure y'all go down below and hit that subscribe button if you're not already. If you would like t-shirts, we have t-shirts for sale. Link in the description down below. I love that sound. We appreciate everybody's support. Coming back every day and watching. I know there's plenty of other channels that do way better than I do, and y'all could be over there supporting them, but y'all choose to support me or both or all of it, however you want to say it. Either way, you're here watching my content, and I appreciate it. So, listen at it, listen. Ready? Get it! Yeah! I like that. So, till the next video. Whoa, did y'all hear that? That's a limb come out and got me on the hard hat. Until the next video. Boom! We'll catch y'all next time, son. We're out of here.